Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Yola and I'm here. I want to explain about my short story analysis, and the title is Whittington and His Cat by James Baldwin. Well, first I will explain about important plot details. In here we can see exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and conflict. Well, I will explain to you one by one. First, we can see the diagram. Well, exposition in the beginning. After that, we shoot through rising action, and then climax, and then falling action, and then resolution. Well, climax, falling action, and rising action is part of conflict. Well, first, from exposition. In exposition, in here, introduce and explain about the condition, the setting, and the character. So in here, in the exposition, the author tells us about the setting, where and when the plays are taking, and then the character, especially the main character condition. Yes, and here we can see from the story Whittington and his cat, the story start from the exposition start from paragraph 1 until paragraph 2, when Dick or Whittington want to go to London. Yes, until that is introduced or exposition. Next, we go to the conflict, and here the conflict is Dick versus himself. Himself in here, his hope, his struggle, and his patience. So he should almost give up. When he almost give up, he should fight with his hurt, his hope. Yes, the main is things happen when Dick sell his cat. Because before he sell his cat, he should think hard, and it's a hard decision for him. So I think, in my opinion, in my analysis, the climax is when the Dick sells his cat. The conflict is Dick versus himself. Well, next to rising action. Well, rising actions start when events that occur as a result of central conflict. So it happens when Dick wanna go home, wanna back to his village, the place when he was burned. It is a rising action because he feel couldn't stand with bullying and torture by the cook, maid, and the people around him. Well, next, climax. And the climax is the highest point of interest of the story. Well, when the character face to face with his or her problems. So, falling action. After climax, we have falling action. Well, in a falling action, the climax. After climax, the action follow the climax rules and ultimately leads to resolution. So in here, in my analysis, falling action happened when the cat was bought by the king and the queen, because this action leads leads to a resolution. So the resolution as the result of the story, well, it happened when the character defeats the problem, or the character can learn from the problems, or the problems defeats the character, the main character, I mean. Um, in the story, it happens when Dick, or oh, I'm sorry, I mean, it happens when Mr. Fitzwarren gave Dick a cell of his cat, and it's a form of many gold. So Dick used the gold wisely. In the end, that is a resolution. We have the character and traits. Their trait. Character names and traits. First, we have Richard Whittington or Dick, Mr. Fitzwarren, Alice, the cook maid, the captain, and the driver. We have six character. Well, I will explain you about the traits. Their traits. Well, first, Richard Whittington is Dick. Dick is a protagonist, and he is the main character of the story. And Dick also a round character because the author explained Dick with full information, so we can, if we read the story, we can know about the Dick very well. So it means that Dick is round character. And after that, they also as a static character because from the beginning until the end, he still be a good boy. Next, Mr. Fitzwarren. Mr. Fitzwarren also a protagonist, and the character is flat character because from the reason before. And then he is a round character. Mr. Fitzwarren not a main character, but he is half around character. Why? Because we can see his characters from his attitude when in the beginning he meets Dick until the end. He gave Dick many gold from his kid. So Mr. Fitzwarren very honest. Yeah, we can know that with his attitude. So the author described it well, and I think I know this character well. So I think he is a run character. Next, Alice. Alice is Mr. Fitzwarren's daughter. Well, Alice also protagonist, and he is a flat character and static character. Flat because we have known information about her, and also her character doesn't change from the beginning until the end. And next we have the cook maid. The cook maid is antagonist. Yes, because she is also bullying Dick, and the cook maid is it's flat and dynamic character. Why I said she is a dynamic? Because in the end, she changed her attitude when Dick give her gold. Yeah, so she is a dynamic character. The captain. The captain, he is a protagonist too, and the characterization, he is round character and static character. Round character, why? Because seems like Mr. Fitzwarren, the captain, the author also described captain by his attitude. It starts from the captain uh, go to another kingdom in another island, and he sells Dick's cat and also give all the gold to Mr. Fitzwarren and to Dick. So the captain is very honest and wisely person. And after that we have the driver. The driver, did you remember in the first third in the third paragraph, when the Dick wanna go to London, he meets the driver that use a horse, so that the driver is a protagonist, and she is he is um flat and static character because we have no information of him, and yeah, his character just no different, no changes, because we just meet him in the first in the first in the first pages, in the beginning of story, I mean, because we just see him in the beginning of story. Well, that's all of character. Let's move. Point of view, and here in my analyze, the point of view is third person omniscience. Why? Because in here we can see if the author and or the narrator is outside of this story. So the author just said and said said the character by use a pronoun she, he, they, yes, like that. And then the narrator also can explain about character one by one with knowingness and all access. So he knows everything about a character. So I choose third person omniscience. Next, after point of view, we have setting, time and place. Well, in the story happened around 1350 until 1490, and his tattoo, I mean Whittington and his kids tattoo built around 1590. So the story is a very old story. Well, we have and a place of course in London. Well, after setting we have symbols, and here I just have two things that symbolize in here. I have bells. Bells in here is a symbols of God's reminder. Here bells voice. He thinks bells say to him, say like, return, 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 Dick, return. You are was like that, and I think it's the bells. It symbolizes of God's reminder, and after that, cat in here is not just about ordinary cat, but cat in here it symbolizes of a very good mother of Dick, because so far the cat is always accompanied Dick every night. I'll always help him when the threats and mice disturb him when he sleeps. So the cat in here is like a very good mother, because I think the cat in here uh, understand what the Dick's feeling. Well, next we have Thames. We have Thames, and Thames is spread into two: Universal Thames and Thames Tatman. I'm sorry. Well, universal themes. In here, I took universal themes, the power of belief in hope, because all the best of what Dick do in the story is based on his hope. He sure in the future he will get the better life. So he's still patient and struggle for it. So my universal theme in here, the power of believing hopes. Well, and the next theme statement, my theme statement in here is struggle and patience with a kind heart will end everything sweet. So with his struggle, with his patience, and also his kind heart makes all of the struggle and sweet. Where is Lord Mayor in London? It's just his suggestion. So in here, example of literary elements is personification, figurative language personification. He will be right. The story is very great. Because I like cat, so I choose this story based on my favorite animals, my favorite pets. Yes, cat. I really like cat, and I totally agree with author because this story make me believe when we trapped in the middle of trouble, in the middle of biggest trouble, or we have a miserably life, the author makes me believe if we still have hopes and reason to fight, to struggle, and to survive. So I really agree with the author. And after that we have example of literary elements. Example of literary elements. This story use a figurative language personification. Why I said that? Because it proven when the author described the bells is that thing, is thing that can talk with you, that can say everything to you. But in the story, the author described the bells like, as I say in the symbol, that's a reminder. So the bells say to or speak to Dick for a return and give connection to everything. Well, I think this story has inspired all people in the world, all parts of the world, because the story is in this era. The story is so many media, many platform that retell and replaced this story with the same plot but with different character and setting at the base with the same plot. And after that, this story also relates with human life, when the human life should be patient, should be struggle, should be fight and survive, and also have a positive thinking and have hopes. So the story is very related, good story, and yeah, that's my connection. Well, enough for my analysis. I'm sorry if so many mistake when I tell you, but it's based on my analysis. So thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.